everyone. So I am going to give you all a quick tour of the NaNoWriMo website. For those of you who don't know, that is National Novel Writing Month. This is just a quick tour basically for beginners, or I guess for people who aren't familiar with the new site. It took me a minute to get used to it myself, but I'm just going to give you like a crash walkthrough of what you need to know if you're going to use the website this month. So let's get started. So go here. So this is the NaNoWriMo website. I have a plugin called Night Eye, so I'm going to turn it off. That's why it looks different than how it normally would. This is what it looks like for everyone. I am going to sign in. For you, you can sign up and everything. I'm going to cut it off here so you don't see my login information. Log in, this is what you'll see. This is the front page of the website, and yeah, this is your general information that you will see basically meanwhile the month is actually going. This is the novel that you are working on, so you can see your project just right here from this main page. And these writing badges here are what you'll earn as you go. They usually relate to word count. And here you have writing buddies, which is odd because I should have a friends list. It's still a little bit buggy, that's the only thing about this new website, but they did add a few features that I'm really excited about, and I will show you that in a second. So then you can add a home region, and you can do like all kinds of stuff on this front page, but right now I'm mostly just wanting to show you your personal page because I feel like this is what you will use the most. So I think I went a little quickly, so you want to go to My NaNoWriMo, and then you want to go to Profile, and that's this page. So this is, you know, your page, you get it. You can customize a bunch of stuff on here, and so I'm just going to quickly show you basically what that is. So if you click on either the banner or your icon, you can change things from here, so I'll just open this up. Your cover plate is the banner back here, and your avatar is your avatar, obviously. And for favorites, you can add 5 favorites for books and 5 favorites for authors. I change my favorites all the time. I put these in here temporarily because they're the first ones that came to my mind. But as you add things, so for example, I will remove this. It'll say add another book. Just tap that and then type in whatever you would like to add, and then you can click Save Details. And then let me show you here. So beyond favorites, you have your bio, which you can type in here, or again, you can click on this little icon down here to edit it. And you have stats, which are these 3 boxes here. So stat 1, 2, and 3, and you can change actually what you want to display on your page. So I just left it as default, but you can go in here and these are the options that you can pick. So you can do your lifetime word count, total projects, years done, and one, wordiest project, average writing pace, and longest writing streak. So you can decide to do all of these here. Then under details, you have username, you can put in your location, and you can also put a website to another place basically. And I don't know how many links you can add. I haven't actually added my website back in yet. So yeah, but once you're done, you hit Save Details and you'll have something along the lines of this. Now, really quick, let me show you here. So your description about yourself will be here, your favorites will be here. Your book that you're currently working on will be here, and this can be for Nano or just a separate project that you're working on, which again I will explain here in a second. These are like other writing badges for the course of Nano. I feel like after they updated the website, all of my badges went away, so I'm guessing these are going to fill out here in the next month when I get started. But these are the badges basically that Nano awards to you, and these personal achievement badges are badges you can award to yourself. So for example, I will unclick these 3 at the top. So I have like most of these clicked. The only one I haven't selected for myself is doing a write-in because I am antisocial and I don't leave my house. So So this is the only one that I really haven't done. I've done online write-ins, but yeah. But so here you can basically just tap on the badges that you think apply to you. I have all 3 of these selected because it kind of just depends. I feel like for some books I'm completely a planner, for some books I'm completely a pantster. I tend to be more in the middle, but then I just feel like I change so much in between them just depending on the project. I'm indecisive. I can't choose. But basically all you do is if you think something applies to you, like let's do this one where you have bought merch. I actually have bought merch from the website. I have posters because I'm addicted to posters. So you just basically, let me unclick it here. You basically just go and left click it and it will highlight, and then hopefully it will stay there. I had to redo this a couple of times. But yeah, but it's super easy. It's kind of like for personal achievement stuff and for fun. But now let's get to the actual like important part of this tutorial, which, there we go, is projects. So how you announce your novel for NaNoWriMo is you go to the top of your profile, you go to projects, and then this is a list of all of your projects. You can see my old projects from the last couple of years. I've already announced my novels for this year. These are going to be the 2 projects I'm working on. This is going to be with my writing partner, and this is a solo adventure, basically. So the cool thing is that you can announce new projects whenever now. You used to only be able to announce a project for Nano itself, but you can also announce projects for Camp Nano and all of the other events that they do, which is really cool. Now, I've already announced my NaNoWriMo novel, so I can't quite show you that, but basically you want to go here, announce new project, type in the name of your project. So let's say like the Lion of Time. We'll just do that. And then here you can select what progress you've done on it. So let's just say you are in progress, and you can choose your privacy, which I'm not totally sure what this is. I usually just leave it private or public, sorry. But I think that means you can show it with your buddies or only for you, depending on like if you want to share anything. I usually don't fill out the descriptions or anything for any of my novels because I'm lazy, so I don't usually mind. And then from here, you can pick what it is. This is another really great feature that they added. Now you don't have to just commit to a novel. You can do short story, memoir, script, nonfiction, poetry, and other, which is like wonderful because it means that everybody else can kind of like jump in here and do this. So that's fantastic. Basically, I feel like they just combined all of their websites into one. So yes. So now if you are associating it with a NaNoWriMo event, you just tick this box and then you pick whatever event you want to associate it with. But you can also not do this and just do a personal writing challenge, which is really cool because then basically that means, let's say you don't have time in November, but you do have time in December. Well, then there you go. You can do the same challenge, different month. So that's pretty cool. But unfortunately, you can still only announce one project for each event, which I'm a little bit of an overachiever. I like to make myself suffer, so I typically tend to do 2 or more projects per year with this. So I'm still sad that you can't announce like 2 novels for Nano, but technically you still can. You would just not attach it to an actual like NaNoWriMo event. And yeah, I also had a glitch where if I tried to do Camp Nano for July 2019 and then I went on to my goal, it set it after I was done for this year's November Nano. So yeah, I don't totally know about that, but let's just for the sake of this do or untick this because it's easier, and we'll go on to goal. So this is setting up a project basically just for yourself. You can type in the name of the goal, so like get to 2,000 words is very small. Get to like 200,000 words or something. And you can set a date for it to complete, which is really cool. So let's say this one will be completed by January 31st, just because that actually gives me time to work on this so I can edit it and use the same thing. And yeah, so we can do writing, we can do editing, which is fantastic. And you can also, again, change the word count and everything, which is wonderful. And you can also pick, well, it seems like, depending on what one you click, I swear when this came up last time, you were able to pick like paragraphs and pages and stuff like that too, basically like Camp Nano. But for some reason, it's not showing up here, so I don't know why. But yeah, but then when you're done, you go on to details. And you can add in your total word count so far. So let's just say that this has 30 words. And you can then add the genres. So let's say this is thriller and suspense, and we'll do fantasy and sci-fi because that's what I actually write. I feel like here we go. And we'll just say that's what this book is, basically. And from here, you can add a project summary. And yeah, you can basically see from here. And if you have a Pinterest or if you have a project playlist, you can add it here, which I also think is kind of a neat feature. I do have playlists for my books, but I tend to keep them private. I don't know why. I may make them public at some point once I refine them, but it is neat because I know a lot of my friends in the writing community do make like huge project playlists and everything. So it's freaking awesome that we can actually finally share that. Very exciting. And then here you can tick this if you want to make this your primary project. So temporarily I will make this my primary project, and then you just click save. Now when you're making your actual like NaNoWriMo novel, the process will be very similar. It's just you can't edit the number of words that you've done until the actual event starts, but that's basically how you announce your novel. Now what's cool, and why I left this as just like a personal project, is that I can show you how to update your word count, which is super important. So now the thing that after 4 years, this will be my 5th year of Nano, I have not been able to do is update my word count every day. I work on my book every day, but I never remember to update my word count every day. So the badge for updating your word count every day still eludes me, and I'm determined to do it this year. So if you happen to be like completionist like me and want to also do that, here's how you do it. So you go to the top of the page and you'll see this plus symbol and this clock symbol. So if you do the clock symbol, you can set a timer for yourself. And if you go here, you can update your word count. So let's say that we wrote 40, or I think you update your full word count. So let's just say we wrote 57 words to keep it low. I don't want it to mess this up too much. Then you just go update progress. And now you can see here in your goal, it's been updated to 57. And that's all you do throughout the event, is you can go in at any time and change your word count and go 79, update progress, and then it's at 79. So you do want to put in your full word count, not the words you've done for the day. So yeah, so that's how you do that, which will be super useful when it gets going, trust me. And then when you click on the book's name, or actually you don't click on the book's name, you click on this little, whoop. Oh, here, I'm confused. So you click on the book's name and then you have details, goals, and badges. So you can also do personal badges per project, which is really cool. So like if because remember a second ago, I was complaining that certain books, I do certain things. So if I was just fully being a planner on this book, I can select that. And if I happen to attend a write-in, which, you know, it's me, but if I happen to attend one, I could attend one and reward myself a badge and, you know, do all these other ones as I go, which is really awesome because basically that means you can do badges per book because not every book is the same. Not every writing process for every book is the same. So I'm very happy with that, like super happy. And the same like NaNoWriMo awarded badges and whatnot. And then if you go over to goals, you can see like your personal goals for it. You can also create new goals for it. And I know if you click here, there we go, you can see like your actual graph of everything that you've done. So you can see your progress for everything, and you can see your total words needed today, which also when you do Nano, this will be a very important thing because you can see if you are on pace to complete Nano or ahead or whatever you need to do. And also updating your word count is right here. And then this is some of the other stuff that you can do. So you can do your daily word count, and I believe if you hit something, you might not be able to change the word count every day anymore. You used to be able to actually go in and edit your word count, which I'm kind of sad that you can't do. I may be wrong, but yeah, you can do, I think, like notes, and like different stuff. I haven't actually tried any of this stuff out yet because I have not actually done Nano yet. So yeah. It's interesting that it tells you your writing speed and everything. I'm guessing all of this stuff will get in when you actually like start using the website. I haven't had time to use it yet because I'm doing prep, but this is a very important page. You'll need this throughout the month. And yeah. And then if you want to go back to your profile page, you just go here to your profile and then back to your projects. Now I have the book here and I have all my other ones. I do need to set this one. Oh, and so if you want to edit your project after you've made it, you go to the small arrow, you hit edit project, update cover, because you can also add a custom book cover if you have one, and all of that. That's all like right here. But if you want to change projects, you click this, then you click details, and then we just go over here and check, make this my primary project, and then hit update details. And then when we go back to my profile, that should show as my main progress. I don't think it's refreshed itself yet. Again, the website is a little bit glitchy, but I do appreciate the fact that we can announce more than just like one book. All of that is fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to it. Again, I'm going to be doing 2 projects this year, these 2. So I'm excited to use it. The only thing is I guess I'll have to change back and forth between them, which I hope is fine. I will find out. So I guess if I screw it up, I'm going to be able to let you guys know. Now, for another like crash course of the website, this is basically everything that you'll need. You can also go in here to buddies, and this is my writing partner right here. You can add more people here and whatnot. But yeah, this is your main hub. This is what you'll need. And if you want to find anything else, you can go to these top tabs here. So you can see, track your writing projects, organize. This is basically links to all of this right here if you want to just fast cut to it. And then under community, there are forums. You have your home region, and you can also find a region. And under writing resources, you have all of this wonderful, amazing stuff that you can use. And yeah, and then if you want to change anything on your account, you just go here to hi unseenivy, or hi whatever your username is, and click settings, and then you can also log out from here. And then also this bell, I mean, most people know the bell is for notifications. Yeah, that's where you get notified. Like, I had to re-add my friend, so this is, where I got the announcement that she sent me a friend request and whatnot. And then also too, here is where you go if you're doing chat, so I can open up a chat with my friend, which I'm probably never going to use because we use Discord. And you can also chat with like your region, and this is like, I guess, where NaNoWriMo does announcements and stuff that you will need. So yeah, that's basically everything you need to know. And if you do need to get to the store, oh, it's up here actually, I'm confused. And you can go here and you can buy wonderful things. I absolutely love their merch this year. I totally want a cup. I was like so excited for this kind of like steampunk design. So yeah, so please buy their stuff. It helps support this whole like event and everything. So if you can afford it, then definitely go for it. It's great. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will be posting more videos hopefully before Nano gets going, but if I disappear over the course of Nano, well, you know why. Wish me luck, and I most certainly wish all of you who are participating luck, whether you have participated before or if this is your first time. I'm so excited for you, and good luck. Thank you so much for watching.
It's too hot for comfort, and you can't get ice cream cones. Tain't no sin, take off your skin, dance around in your bones. When the lazy syncopation of the music softly moans. Tain't no sin, take off your skin, dance around in your bones. The polar bears all up in Greenland, they've got the right idea. They think it's great to refrigerate while we all cremate down here.